Hello ladies and gentlemen and otherwise, what's up? My name is Devious. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers, the patch quest. Last episode, we discovered that Chai-Nuz is kind of missing. We also had some shenanigans about the Soul and Hulric, the unfortunate Al-Ra kid that Tesleen died trying to save. That was feckin' tragic, but it's showing improvement. Now Alizé's over there doing work, so he should be fine. Anyway, we're still kind of investigating where Chai-Nuz went, and I just want to keep playing, so let's frickin' get into it. We've come to Write in order to ask questions about where the man might be. No, the name doesn't ring any bells, but there was a rather dapper-looking Mistal gentleman here not long ago. He wanted to talk about relations between Wright and Eulmore, or rather the lack of them. We lost a great many people to their promises of meal and the chance of a lavish life among the free. And Vothru thought to take even more from us, conscripting the few able-bodied men we had left to guard his paradise. I needn't tell you what happened when the Senators came. Such things are hard to forgive. But Vothru's gone now, and we're curious to see what will become of Eulmore in his absence. That's what I told your friend. Chai-Nuz, was it? And I'm sure the others said the same. Not what he wanted to hear, I suppose, but because he left soon after, and that was that. Fair enough. Wait, did I ever do flight here? No! I didn't. Crap. Feels bad. Oh, and there's not an Aetheryte up here, is there? Oh, yeah, there is. Am I this lazy? It would be arguably faster to ride the thing. So naturally, we're not going to do that in the slightest. I teleport. Walking is for peasants. Riding is barely better. I was about to say, if they're actually down below, I'm going to be very upset. I would have jumped. I'm not going to lie. I was like, nope, don't got time for this. Yeet! So he paid a visit to both Wright and Gate Town as well, did he? Yeah. I see. Kai-Shirr and I gleaned much the same. He seems determined to salvage... Well, hello, Cthulhu. Seems determined to salvage what goodwill might yet remain among the settlements of Kalusia, the only likely place left to go being Amity. Come, if we are quick, we may yet catch up with him. Whee! Hello, Mr. Jazz Hands Robot. You just stay over there, please. I don't want you to attack me. I don't want to have to kill somebody on my way to just find a random Catman. Well, okay, not random. This is about as non-random a Catman as you could find. Their eyes kind of freak me out a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. This is perhaps the incorrect... Perhaps the incorrect decision. But it's okay. And, of course, it sees me. Go away! Chai-Nuz, my man! And hell striking a put. Better fucking walk away. Immediate hostility. My man! Everybody worried about you. Addy. Luna, Halfinode, Kai-Shirr. What are you doing here? I want to ask you the same thing, Master Chai. I don't know why I just tried to make him Scottish, but yeah, whatever. We've been looking all over for you. Looking for me? Whatever for? Lady Chai has been nigh inconsolable in your absence. She claims you disappeared without so much as a word and bade us return you to her side. What the blazes are you talking about? I left a letter for her in our chambers. I suppose she could have overlooked it, and when she gets an idea into her head... I can only apologize. Fair enough. No harm done, Master Chai, but since we are here, might I ask what compelled you to come all this way? We were told you had been elected mayor, and from what we had gathered from the nearby villages, you've been inquiring about people's grievances. Is it safe to assume you mean to take office? Now, let's not jump to conclusions. I did seek to learn about the problems faced by the people of Kalusia, that much is true, but I am by no means sure I am the man to solve them. Turns to indicate the remains of the giant talos and a floating fucking mountain that you designed it to grab. Dude, you did that. You can lead a city. Tackling our many challenges will require resources, and until I have secured them, I would not be right to assume the role of mayor. That's part of the job. I see, and you believe said resources can be found here. Indeed, the people's grievances are many, but in the course of my inquiries, I have already met with several individuals willing to lend their aid in addressing them. However, there remains one individual crucial to my plans, a man whose counsel might yet make a mayor of me. With respect, such forethought is, in itself, proof of your suitability. I agree. Taking it seriously. The city needs you, Master Chai, and I am certain this man of whom you speak, whoever he may be, will reach the same conclusion. For what little it is worth, we will vouch for you should he require convincing. Whatever you need, count on us. I worked too frickin' hard to see this city go to shit. I don't know what to say. Say thank you, or don't even say anything. Let's just go to work. Don't need to say anything. You've got your actions to speak for you. My man! For as long as I can remember, all I ever wanted was to make it to Yulmore, but that dream's gone now, burst like a bubble, or a boil, more like. Yeah. Anyway, outside of repaying Master Alphino, I haven't a clue what to do with myself. Spent most days in a daze, but you've been running up and down trying to find a way to fix this mess for everyone. And I reckon you can do it. You got this lot at Mount Gold, didn't you? How hard could marrying be? You're going to steal Yulmore to a better future, I know it. And I want to help. Properly help. Do something that makes a difference. I gotta give it to Kai-Shirr. That's character development. Like, he's trying so hard. And he has been for a while now. He's kind of like a more... like a slightly more naive Riol of this world. He does things. He just does things. I don't know what it is yet, but I'll work it out on the way. If you let me come with you, that is. You give me entirely too much credit, the lot of you, but I can't deny it gives me heart. Come, then, let us press on together. Alright, now it's an adventure. Let's ride. Thank you, Master Chai. But we mustn't get ahead of ourselves. Yulmore needs more than a man with good intentions, which is why I am here, to find one with the experience needed to see the city thrive. Who is this man exactly, and are you certain he's here in Amity? Rendon is his name, and yes, he is, or was. I had scarcely begun to explain myself, and he decided his time was better spent elsewhere. He served as chief advisor to Vothr's father when he was in office. Oh boy. If Ranjit was the mayor's right hand, one may say Rendon was the left, and between them they kept Yulmore on the road to prosperity. The city needs more than a mere man of business, which is why I must find him. Even if you do, what makes you think he'll listen? Before giving chase, might it not be wise to speak with those who know him here in Amity? God damn it. I need to stay up until frickin' 7 in the morning. They may be able to shed some light on his reason for rejecting your overtures out of hand. Yay, more info gathering! Yes, I suppose that makes sense. Perhaps we should start with Tristal then. As I recall, you made a rather favorable impression on him. I'm certain he would be willing to talk to us. Tristal was the original painter they yeeted over the side, right? I'm fairly certain, anyway. This crew in the trees! We're on the rooftops again. That freaking brain. Greetings, friend, and to you too, Master Chai. I presume you're here to ask after Rendon. Getting help overhearing your earlier exchange. That's not a good sign. Yes, well, with Vothri gone, Yulmore wants for a leader. Should no one rise to the challenge, the city could very well collapse. I came here seeking Renden's counsel in the hope that we could build a better Yulmore together, and that is still my wish. But given how abominably you were mistreated there, I will quite understand if you choose not to help. Worry not, Master Chai. I bear no grudge against the people of Yulmore, and I would not see you suffer for Vothri's villainy. Chad. Absolute Chad. As you no doubt gathered from your meeting earlier, Renden can be rather uncompromising. He has his principles, you see, and little patience for anyone he deems less committed to their own. Your desire to right the wrongs of your past, of Yulmore's past, is quite admirable, but I fear the guilt you bear on the city's behalf works against you. You can see it in your eyes and the way you carry yourself. It goes without saying, he sees it as well. You must let those feelings go, Master Chai. Be more assertive. Commit to this course and prove to him that Yulmore has the resolve to change. The resolve to change. I believe he was headed towards Pit 8 when he left. If you plan to go and speak with him, I suggest you be firm and clear with your intentions. Very well. To Pit 8 we shall go, and I will not take no for an answer. Nay, not even a maybe. Now that feeling, you hold on to that. You make that your sole guiding light. Brute force and ignorance, my friends. I have several questions, Hal. Renden! Sup, bruv? Oh, wow. Look ready to break someone.
Well, it's you again.
Voice acting.
Well, I see you've invited your friends. Need them to fight your battles for you, do you?
Please tell me Chainuz is about to absolutely explode with blinding self-confidence.
I didn't invite them, as it happens, though they are indeed my friends. Well, not only mine, but every true Yulmoran's. They are the ones who awakened us to the truth, to Lord Vothri's villainy, the famous warriors of darkness.
Are they now?
Damn right we are.
Yes, they are. It would be no exaggeration to call them our saviors. We owe much and more to their kindness, but we cannot depend on that kindness forever.
Okay, just had a thought. Alright, we're good. I've been checking my audio constantly because this mic just decides to die at random. It would be catastrophic if it lost it in the middle of an episode.
To do so would be a little different from entrusting our affairs to Lord Vothri. Nay, we must learn to stand on our own 2 feet. And I would have them present to witness my attempt.
Hear, hear, Master Chai.
Your sentiments are admirable. Yet admirable sentiments do not a nation make. In my capacity as advisor, I once strove to build a better Yulmore. Gave honest counsel to my superiors, drafted laws for the benefit of one and all. But in time, my values fell out of favor. There was no need for them in this paradise Vothri was creating. And so I left my homeland behind.
And man saw it crumbling early.
But you, Chai News, you were content to wallow in indolence under Vothri's auspices. And so I cannot help but ask myself what manner of nation you intend to build.
I can offer no simple answer to that question.
Moment of pause. Voice acting is god tier.
This much I will say. It is my hope that Yulmore can become a nation which her citizens might freely choose to build together. A great many people, myself included, flocked to Yulmore seeking sanctuary. The alternative being to live in fear and die in pain. It seemed an easy choice. And sanctuary we found. As much food and drink as we could ever want. Secured at the cost of the surrounding villages. Little wonder the people gathered at our doorstep, begging to work among the bonded. The free were blind to it all, of course. Content to, as you say, wallow in indolence. In ignorance. Were I mayor, I would first take stock of the city's resources and see that they were assigned equitably. Our days of reckless consumption are behind us. The distinction between free and bonded died with VFXIV. The needs of rich and poor alike must be considered if our nation is to survive.
Sounds a little political, but man, props to the voice actor. He is killing it.
To which end I would take steps to secure channels for supplies, rekindle relations with nearby settlements, who re-establish industry, reach out to neighboring nations, and the list goes on and on. But I am no ruler, nor even a politician. I am an entrepreneur. My expertise lie in planning and profit. I haven't the knowledge or experience to run a nation. Please, Rendon, will you not help me? Together, we could solve the city's problems. Build a Yulmore for the people.
A Yulmore for the people.
Sorry I'm not talking, but this is too good to interrupt.
I rather like the sound of that.
My man.
But before I offer you my counsel, I would be certain of your ability to perform the duties of office.
You would?
You ask me to help you solve Yulmore's problems, but first I would see you solve one on your own. Accomplish that, and you will prove both to me and the people that you are a man worth following.
Interesting, but okay. My man, standing on his own. Yeah, we're barely 20 minutes in. Let's rock. Let's keep it rolling, boys. Right then. Is there a particular issue you would have me resolve? Seem to have conducted assessment of the problems Yulmore now faces. I assume you will agree, therefore, that the matter of dwindling food stores is the most pressing. Yes, mule being neither a desirable nor less sustainable option. I assume alternative foodstuffs are now required to fill the void. And a man who hungers does not like to contribute much to society, save violence perhaps. So tell me, how do you propose to solve this problem? Give me a satisfactory answer and I will consider offering you my counsel. A combination of measures would seem to be in order. One to address the immediate issue of supply, and another that of production. Go on. For the present, Yulmore's coffers can be used to purchase food from our neighbors. That would afford us time to address the underlying problem that affects us all, the long-standing neglect of agriculture. The villages that once served as sources of trade for foodstuffs must be repopulated, their means of production restored. This assumes, of course, that we can rekindle relations with our neighbors, guarantee security and stability in the region, and more importantly, find people willing to leave the city to take up the rebuilding effort. My, think of all that by yourself, did you? Smartass. Well, yes. Began as a rather abstract plan I drafted some time ago after speaking with the peoples of Yulmore and the nearby settlements. You've impressed me, Chinos. I have? Oh, that is a relief. Oh, you haven't secured my support just yet, only my attention. Grand plans will not be enough to persuade the masses. If you would ask them to rebuild, you must provide them with the means to do so. Fair point, Rendon, and one to which I have given much thought. I propose the use of talos to aid in the establishment and maintenance of these settlements. Their employment should drastically improve efficiency and ultimately increase production. Talos? But Daedalus Stoneworks closed their doors years ago. Without a steady supply of the necessary equipment, the people would starve before your plans could be put into motion. Oh, let me tell you some of the shit that we have done lately. Well, as the heir to Daedalus Stoneworks, it just so happens that Talos are my field of expertise. And with a little help, I'm certain we can acquire what we need in no time at all. Aw, man. But what the hell is a pixie berry? Sounds good, though. I don't know why I keep looking at these, but bruh, some of them look good. Making me hungry. Alright! Shenna's look of steely determination is only slightly undermined by the knocking of his knees. Mans is panicking, but he's holding it together. Renan is quite right. Building Talos from scratch would require time we simply do not have. Oh, okay, so are we going to go and break some of the rogue ones around? So I propose making use of the long-abandoned Talos, which wander the wilds of Collegia. Nailed it! They will need to be deactivated, of course, and if memory serves, the tools required to do so should still be at top rung. Come with me. Alright, my man. Aha! The old memory hasn't let me down. This chest contains canisters filled with a dashedly potent insulating powder capable of halting the flow of ether in a talos. We need only get within throwing distance of one and let fly, thus disabling them without damaging them. Genius. An old trick of the trade, nothing more. Once disabled, it should be a simple enough matter to get them to march to Yulmore. More extensive repairs can wait. Ordinarily, this is where I would ask you to run along and do the deed, but as I have said before, it's high time we learn to stand on our own 2 feet. Thankfully, throwing canisters is something even I should be able to manage. Come off it, Master Chai. Even if the Talos ain't a threat, there's 101 other things out there waiting to make a meal of you. That says maybe Kai-Shirr, but Rendon tasked me with solving this problem, and I will not sit idly by while others risk everything to see my harebrained schemes realized. Not this time! Which isn't to say the mere thought of it doesn't fill me with dread. Truth be told, I can't feel my legs. But if I'm to prove I'm a man worth following, I must lead by example. I gotta give him credit. Man's just like... Dude is pure Chad mode. Yeah, here, here. You do your thing, brother. Yes, well, it should go without saying that I have no intention of dying for this. I always preferred living to see the fruits of my labors. And to make sure I do, I will require your help. It is, as Kai-Shirr says, these lands are dangerous if one is not too careful. I would ask you to use my spyglass to look out for any beasts that could get in the way of my work. I will also need you to alert me when it is safe to subdue the Talos, understood? Oh, this is gonna be cringe. Good, then let's be off to the quick way through the north gate and see if we can't find a suitable vantage point for you. I don't know about this one. Ugh. Damn, I'm tired. I'm tired, but I want to keep playing. Oh no. Keep a lookout for danger and alert China's when it is safe to incapacitate the talos. You may move the spyglass as well as zoom in and out. Point the spyglass at China's and give him the signal to sneak near the talos with a click. I'm worried. What? Oh! Okay, Okay, look, this is weird, alright? I didn't think we were waiting for the talos to turn. I thought we were looking for something that was coming at him from the sides, which is why I was confused about the short range. My bad. Give it a yeet, my dude. Oh, that's the thumbnail right there. I did it. I did it. Let's move on to another talos, shall we? Okay, gotta wait till... There we go. So basically, just wait until everything's facing away. That's fine. I don't like games like this, bruv. Yeah! I believe I'm getting the hang of this. Don't get overly confident, my man. You leave the next one to me, Luna. Props for confidence, but easy, my dude. Haha, that should do it. Now we have all we need to proceed. Eyes narrowing in concern. There you go. Oh, there we go. That's the money shot. I can scarcely believe it. It was a reckless, foolish plan, but somehow it worked. I did it. You did. Master Chai, I believe I owe you an apology. Your plan to replenish Yulmar's food stores showed forethought and sound judgment. Once more, it is plain your time at Daedalus Stoneworks has equipped you to lead, as evidenced by the extraordinary company you keep. You, sir, are more than qualified to be the next mayor of Yulmore. Thank you for your vote of confidence, but the fact remains I am wholly ignorant of the world of politics, which is why I would ask you to join me and grant Yulmore the benefit of your counsel. I would be honored. This feels good. When the people behold these talos, I have no doubt they will lend you their support. It would seem Yulmore's leadership is at last in capable hands, would you not agree? Hell yeah! You should probably be getting back soon, Master Chai, after you've tinkered with the talos and all that. Lady Chai's worried sick. Oh, okay. I'm about to say why music, but alright, we're getting straight into it. Let's ride! Let's ride, bruh!
Right. Right then. Form a line and make for Yulmore.
Alright, lads, here we go. One after the other, single file. Look over and see this man strutting at the head of formation.
Wicked White! Runaway Talos!
Nope. Not run away. Not anymore.
Call the guard!
It does occur that this would be a little bit spoopy for these people. Props to them for squaring up right away, though. Oh, literally one dude? Oh, okay, never mind. He's got friends.
Stay back! All of you!
Props to them for just throwing it down right away. Oh, wow. Even Dulia Chai's here. Wasted no time. She knew. She knew beyond a shadow of a doubt. You damn right it is. The strut!
Darling, you're back.
The strut, and he strikes a pose. Oh, here we
But
go.
of course I'm back. You didn't see.
Oh, shit. Yo, he dead!
Oh, oh dear.
Alright, maybe that one's the shot. Either that or him just go flying around. Dude, she literally broke him, man.
Thank you.
Okay, Dulia Chai, what the hell? Were you a warrior or something? Give this woman a freaking axe, man. We'll be clean in a week.
I'm sorry, my darling. It's just the sight of you filled me with such joy, I couldn't help myself.
That's disturbing.
Oh, no, it's all right, dear. I should have just come out and said what it was I was intending instead of entrusting the task to a hastily scribbled letter.
Oh.
Does that mean you'll do it?
Well, I'm here, aren't I? I mean, not that my absence signified any unwillingness, you understand?
Aww. These two are adorable. It's like Adam's family level of wholesomeness.
Oh, no, naught could be further from the truth. I only left to enlist the aid of the former mayor's senior advisor. And now that I have it, I believe I am ready to take office.
The cheer. Yeah!
Oh, how wonderful!
Oh yeah, Yulmore's in good hands. Y'all have your moment. Please don't break him again. Please don't break him again.
Please!
Oh my lord, I needed that. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh man, that was awesome. That was fantastic. Oh, somebody told me a while back that the Chais were awesome. And this is around the time when I first met him and they just came across as annoying as shit. Yeah, I see it now. The Chais are awesome. It's like, this is straight up some, Gomez and Morticia Adams shenanigans here. This is like there's no bickering for the sake of bickering. There's a little ribbon back and forth, but there's a breaking of ribbons and back and forth in the case of Dulia, but in general, these people are just awesome, and it's a wholesome relationship. I love them. That was quite a reception. One Mr. Chai will struggle to forget. More seriously, the arrival of the talos has seized the public's attention. Once word has spread around Yulmore, it will be that much simpler to gather one and all, so Master Chai can make his inaugural address. There we go. Okay, where am I in the recording of things? 40 minutes. Let's keep it rolling. Ooh, that is concerning. Despite the butterflies in his stomach, Chinez is prepared to address the masses. Yeah! Yeah! Oh, no need to fret, Luna. I have never felt better. And not at all overpowered by the prospect of addressing the assembled masses of Yulmore. As for where to do it, if we're to accommodate everyone who might feasibly wish to attend, I suppose the only place large enough would be the Emergent. Then I will go and spread the word among the citizens, both free and bonded, that they are to assemble there and meet their new mayor. You there, Kai-Shirr, was it? Would you go around and inform the residents of Gatetown and Derelicts? Of course I will. Good lad. I will let the guards know not to bar the way to Vothri's chambers. It goes without saying that I expect the Warrior of Darkness to attend, assuming she's available. Might as well see it through to the bitter end, eh? The doorman at the Crown Lift will show you up. This is nice. This is really nice. Actually, hold on. Does Kai-Shirr have anything to say? Don't worry, I'll make sure everyone's there for Master Chai's big speech, so get yourself to the Emergent. Go on. Alright, fair enough. You can't blame me for asking, dang it! Actually, wait, what am I doing? Walking is for peasants, riding is barely better, we teleport. Walking is for peasants, and I have slain gods! Also, hello, Echo. I saw you. I did see you! I did see you, my friend. Hell! Always ahead of the game! Anyone else hiding around? No? Okay. Chadden? Chadden? His name is Chadden? Okay, we will no longer have Chad moves, we will have Chadden moves. Oh yes, Master Chai told us to expect you. The Emergent is already filling up with people of all persuasions, free and bonded, citizens and non-citizens. But for you, our guest of honor, we have reserved a place at the front. Right this way, miss. My man! Very Chadden move of you, my dude. I actually learned this when I was taking a speech class. The easiest way to do this is to just bull your way forward. Get the first sentence out, and after that it gets much easier. Give it all you got, man. Oi?
Go on, dear.
Do not disappoint Dulia Chai. Time to chatting up, my man.
Thank you all for gathering here today.
That's going to be a thing now. Chatting is going to be a thing now.
But before going any further, could I ask the free citizens of Yulmore to look around? "'Tis a sight none of us would ever have seen under Lord Forthry's rule. Not only do we stand in the familiar presence of those we once called the Bonded, but today we welcome the peoples of the Derelicts and Gate Town too. Today we welcome the Warriors of Darkness, come to bear witness to Yulmore's new beginning.
07, homie.
As you know, an election was recently held, at the end of which I had the honor of being chosen to succeed Lord Forthry. You place great faith in me, and I promise to do my utmost to live up to your expectations, and I will seek always to carry out the duties of this office with integrity and fairness.
A little too on the political side of things, but you're trying.
Always, I say, but not forever. Let it be known that I do not intend to hold this post indefinitely. I consider myself but an acting mayor, who will serve only for the interim, while Yulmore is reshaped according to a new set of values.
My man.
No longer can we think of ourselves as divided, as the free and the bonded, citizens and non-citizens.
This is where he finds his stride.
The systems put in place by Lord Forthry must be undone. But even as we tear down the old, we must give thought to the new, to what manner of nation Yulmore should become. Whatever the answer may be, it cannot be decided by one man alone. And so I propose that an open forum be held, that we might all discuss how best to strive towards a better future. However, there can be no talk of the morrow unless we first address the issues of today. Securing new sources of food, rebuilding relations with our neighbors, re-establishing industry. There is much and more that needs to be done.
My man's is stepping up. I'm so proud.
Too much for a mere man of business. And so I pledge instead to do everything in my power to ensure our city's security and stability while we all work together to see these problems solved.
That's
The
the
road
way.
before us will not be easy, and I know full well how daunting the prospect of honest labor may seem to some of you. But we must accept the reality of our circumstances. We must move forward. This much we owe to ourselves and to the brave heroes who risked their lives to bring back the night. Once we have shored up our city's foundations and regained some semblance of normality, let us reconvene to speak of the future. Until then, I humbly ask that you lend me and each other your strength for Yulmore!
Kai-Shirr, the man himself. An absolutely chattin' move. That Viera is styling. I don't know, something about dark skin and light hair. Of course I noticed the cute bunny girl. Man, that was good. And I hate that music. Oh, man. It's so good to see China stepping up. Man, just killing it. Alright, we still got time. A lot of cutscenes going on. I'm digging it. That was a fine speech, Master Chai. I believe your words stirred every soul in attendance. Yeah, it did mine. Stirred them to action, I hope. If I've learned anything from all this, it is that change begins with the individual. Yeah. It's but a matter of finding the strength to take the first step. Basically what I said earlier, actually, about doing speeches, but shit, that's pretty much everything. Assuming my fellow Umorans can, it shall be my honor and privilege to help them walk this road we have chosen. But we must not forget the individuals who made all of these changes possible. Yeah, don't look at me, man. I'm just out here to kill gods. Within my power, I would carve a tribute to your heroism and into the very stone upon which the city stands. "'Twas a pleasure. To change the subject, darling, but now that you have officially taken office, have you given any thought to your mayoral seat? We will not be moving into the emergent, dearest. It's too big for one thing, and too far from the people for another. We will retain our current residence, and I will govern here in the parlor." My man. Oh, I was hoping you'd say that. I much prefer the view from the parlor. There you go. Begging your pardon, Master Chai, but have you got time for a word? Okay. Yes, of course. Hathen Bet? Hi, that's me. I liked your speech, but there's folk outside these walls as don't even have enough food to last till tomorrow, and more who are counting their crumbs. If you have a plan to change that, I want to help set things in motion. Props to him for going straight for production and results rather than getting angry. Then we've much to discuss. No sooner do I take office than my work begins in earnest. Well, I suppose I brought it upon myself. Thank you again for your help, Luna. I hope to see you again before long. Yeah, I hated Yulmore at first. Music's still cringe, but I'm starting to like this place. What a day. I don't know what it means exactly, but I do know I've got plenty to think about. I sense we all have a great deal to consider. I have resolved to remain here until such time as Yulmore's future was secured, but it is clear to me now that the city is in capable hands. That it is. I have every confidence they will find their way, and I believe it is time we went on ours. This is what makes good stories. It's character development, personal development, and just a sense of accomplishment. I didn't fight anything here. I didn't personally accomplish anything, but the storytelling, it feels good, man. So Alphinaud's leaving too, is he? Seems like everyone's moving on. Everything's changing. I've been thinking about what I should do in all this. Like I told you, I spent most of my life dreaming about living here with my friends in paradise. The paradise is gone, but something better's taken its place, and I reckon I want to be part of it. This Yulmore for the people Master Chai has been going on about ain't gonna build itself after all. Not that I'm much of a builder. Me and my friends will find a way to make a difference, though. Help keep things changing for the better. A far nobler dream than the one to which you clung before, and one I am happy to say we share. Whatever path you choose, I will pray for your success. Well, when you put it like that, there's no going back now, is there? We've got a few ideas on how we can do our bit, just a matter of taking the first step. Always that first step. And let's just go ahead and do this here right now. Boom! Yeah. Alright. We're fairly close to the end, but we'll see what Alphinaud's got. Alphinaud wears a satisfied smile, seeming content with the state of Yulmore. As am I. Truly, to see Kai-Shirr thus inspired by our actions is inspiring itself. Ooh, excuse me. Yet, however much I may wish to stay and see what comes of his efforts here in Yulmore, we have matters of our own to attend to. Come, we should return to the Crystal Tower. Mayhap Big Lug's studies have borne fruit in our absence. Well, I just realized the name of the quest. Vows of Virtue, Deeds of Cruelty. I don't know about this one, guys. I'm a little concerned, if I'm perfectly honest. Yeah, I'm probably going to do this cutscene or whatever it is, and then... I legitimately forgot which one of these is right. Docile Gate. There we go. This is the one that leads closer to the thing. Because walking is for peasants, and I have slain gods. I haven't been saying that enough lately. We're going to start doing it more. Alright, Gatekeep, let me in, my friend. Thank you very much. Ooh, get that out of here. The big honking mouse. Hey! Ariana J's back. I legitimately forgot where he went. Voice acting? No. Welcome back. We are given to understand a new mayor has taken office in Yulmore. Yeah. Indeed, our good friend Master Chai was elected by popular vote and, after some considerable soul-searching, chose to accept the post. It is a shame you weren't able to attend his inaugural speech, though I have no doubt you'll see more of him in the future. But tell me, how fared you in preparing the White Oversight? Our work did not proceed quite as expected. Rarely does. In your absence, we had a frank discussion on the principles of soul transference and concluded at length that White Oversight was ill-suited for our purposes. But, Rianger, did you not say that compared to the massy soul of an Ascian, the stone could house one of ours with ease? That I did, and armed as we are with Big Lug's invaluable insight, 'twould seem indeed prove a trifling matter were we to disregard the inviolable link twixt mind and soul. Alright, 1 second. Need more coffee for this. Okay. I can deal with Oriange now. A link which would, we did belatedly realize, be weakened most perilously in the process of rendering our souls dormant, as our sight doth require. Thus the shedding of these fleshy simulacra, and the surfeit of ether which compriseth them, would in all likelihood deprive us of our psyches as well. It would theoretically be possible to channel your minds into the Arsight instead, but we would more than likely sacrifice your souls in the process, so it's got to be one or the other. That's shit! Which is why we have abandoned that plan, and instead devoted our time to finding a means by which mind and soul might be transported together. Then we are no closer to a solution than when we first began. Yeah, we are! We know what doesn't work! Its progress is a vexing conundrum indeed, but one for which the Crystal Exarch has posited a most intriguing solution. When a discussion is turned to transference of memories and the psyche, I could not help but be reminded of a technique with which I have personal experience. Luna, do you recall what we learned of my eyes from our encounter with Doga and Une? That was back in Crystal Tower. It has been a long time, but I remember it's something to do with the clones? Because I know they were clones. Speak of the royal eye of the elegant imperial line gifted to my forebears through the blood and memories of the ancient Allegans. It is by this gift that I am able to control the Crystal Tower. If we were to gain an understanding of the technology by which the Allegans were able to accomplish this transference, perhaps then we would keep mind and soul together. Imagine, if you will, a device a device like unto a soul crystal, replete not only with our worldly memories, but also the bountiful energies of the soul. That is our current avenue of investigation, and we will follow it wheresoever it leads. Cool. Good start. While we are thus engaged, I think it best that Luna return to the source and inform Kryl and the others of our findings. Agreed. I imagine Tataru will be relieved to hear we've made progress of a sort. No kidding. Then I would beg leave to relay our findings unto Thancred and Reen, and to assist where I may in their investigation of the empty. Yes, please do. Should we have need of your counsel, we will not hesitate to summon you. Tell him I said hello. Give her regards to Tataru, won't you? Of course. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and otherwise, that is going to be it for today. Sorry to cut it off right here, right before we go to the source, but it seemed like a decent stopping point. You guys know the drill from here. If you enjoyed the video, drop me a like and a comment down below. If you'd like to see more, click that subscribe button, round the bell next to it, so YouTube Senpai remembers to tell the almighty algorithm chan that I exist whenever I upload. And if you would like to hang out with me personally and my Chaos Crew, there's a Discord link down below. Hop in, ask for the Chaos Crew tag. We'll get you set up, and you will be pinged whenever I am up to shenanigans. And that being said, have a wonderful day, and I will see y'all next round.